Poems are about people and the people that sort of surround them, the people that you meet because of them. This festival kind of personifies that. So thank you to Megan and Bill and then Vincent for putting this on. Another reader who you'll hear from in a second is kind of my poetry husband, Justin Marks. We've been poetry married for like 20 years. He put out my first publication, this little chapbook on his cool chapbook press back in the day called Kitchen Press. I'm going to read one poem in his honor. This one's called Poem. Sometimes metaphors seem lazy. If you are fully appreciating this, then it's quite different from that. Like Vincent mentioned, I had a little project called for people who like Gravitron and other people. And one of my favorite things that came out of that project was I met Vincent and Chris Shippey. So I wanted to read one in their honor. This one's called Carriage. Does everybody know what the Gravitron is?
Yes.
I saw some no's. It spins you around real fast. You stick to the wall, the bottom drops out, and you throw up.
Do they have Gravitrons in Brazil, Salgado?
Yeah. Sometimes they're called Starship 2000.
Also, Alien Invasion.
Alien Invasion is another name?
Roundup too.
That's a stretch. I feel like that's a stretch.
That's what you
What's it called?
Those are like,
Roundup.
Roundup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
those are like the sparkling wines of Gravitrons.
Insert the name you know for this ride when I say the word Gravitron. Not out loud. I don't have that kind of attention span. This one's called Carriage. On rainy days like these, Gravitron looks colorized. His lights, a fake smile in the dismal afternoon. No matter how he tries to make real for himself the sense that there are other state fairs, that there have to be other Gravitrons out there, he is alone, wants a little Gravitron of his own. He feels the readers gestate inside him and pretends that when they disembark, that they will be imparted with something permanent. Time is too little to claim. Being born is virtually the same as not being born. When he contemplates the rider's temporariness, they go still. He is afraid to stop spinning. The barker is guessing everyone's weight. Gravitron is always right. 0 pounds. So the last time I was in, the only other time I was in, the last time I was in, the only time I was in North, I had a few poems in Tenderloin, as everybody knows, Jim, Mel Coyle, had me down, so these are the handful of poems that were in Tenderloin that year. This is from the new book, Whatever Stasis. I have it here. Like Vincent mentioned, I also work with my poetry husband, Justin Marks, on Birds LLC. Those poems are by the Human Laugh Track, DeWitt. There you go. Follow that to the books. This one's called Element. Nothing's not an archetype. What we see evolves as we evolve. The will in its genetic function scans for the inevitable element. This is a technique of finance, the image in our ecstatic newness. This one's called Backdrop. At the point of indifference, we abstract our habits. It's the only way to be patriotic. It's a better fear geometry than time. Something little exerting itself against the backdrop of something much larger. An exchange occurs and vice versa. Object. Everything that ends has already ended. Around them, it is quiet and blank, and each is an object in the blankness. They call attention to themselves as a mark upon something. Rituals that feel like improvisations, lacking something to lack. This one's called Night. Insignificance makes time travel possible. The arc of a night, how a night plays out, the only plot. The improv God. It's a kind of speed I'm on. If there's something I should be running from, I'm not. The moon is our cop. I'm a little revved up. This one's called Pluto. If everything is wrong eventually, then everything is wrong now. I was the planet Pluto in a play once. I will make the best ex-husband. And now I'm going to read some new shit. This is from a project called A Test of Company. 1. It's an early project. 1. Small victories, small wars. A famous person played chess in the woods. Whatever repeats, whatever input we have, a disappearing that knows how to proceed. Local realities made up exclusively of their own grammar, but only if their grammar is voluntary. Victorious feelings without victory. Sam calls. Our teams are playing. We are getting older. Can only hope for a beautiful result. 2. Activity is a truth that conveys no information. A local threat. A distant possibility. Autoplay. Tabs on tabs on tabs. I buy the hat that my Bitmoji had. In a threat of forests, a savant of anger. A savant of nothing to be angry about. A hierarchy of satisfactions. The next activity. The best distraction. It's never too late to stay the same. Thanks.